At the outset, I would like to thank the ADMM Plus Forum for giving me this opportunity to express India's views and outlook on the regional and international security environment. It is important for us to understand each other and respect our individual views while we strive together towards a common goal in the evolving security environment. Today, an outlook that envisages the world as a family will encourage a shared approach. As we look at the present regional and international security environment, new challenges to international peace and security are emerging. The multiple of challenges of today's dynamic and interdependent world cannot be addressed with outdated systems that were designed to deal with trials of the past. Ladies and gentlemen, India calls for a free, open and inclusive order in the Indo-Pacific based upon respect for sovereignty and territorial integrity of nations, peaceful resolution of disputes through dialogue and adherence to international rules and laws. India has strengthened its cooperative engagements in the Indo-Pacific based on converging visions and values for promotion of peace, stability and prosperity in the region. Premised upon the centrality of ASEAN, India supports utilization of ASEAN-led mechanisms as important platform for implementation of our shared vision for the Indo-Pacific. Ladies and gentlemen, India's engagement with the Southeast Asian region, of which ASEAN has been a primary component, is based on its Act East policy announced by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi in November 2014. Key elements of this policy are to promote economic cooperation, cultural ties, and develop strategic relationships with countries in the Indo-Pacific region through continuous engagement at bilateral, regional, and multilateral levels. Maritime security challenges are another area of concern to India. The sea lanes of communication are critical for peace, stability, prosperity, and development of the Indo-Pacific region. In this regard, developments in the South China Sea have attracted attention in the region and beyond. India supports freedom of navigation, overflight, and unimpeded commerce in the international waterways. India hopes that the Code of Conduct negotiations will lead to outcomes that are in keeping with international law, including the UNCLOS, and do not prejudice the legitimate rights and interests of the nations that are not party to these discussions. Brothers and sisters, terrorism and radicalization are the gravest threats to peace and security that the world is facing today. India shares global concerns about terrorism and believes that in an era when networking amongst the terrorists is reaching alarming proportions, only through collective cooperation can the terror organizations and their networks be fully disrupted, the perpetrators identified and held accountable, and strong measures be undertaken against those who encourage, support and finance terrorism and provide a sanctuary to terrorists. As a member of the Financial Action Task Force, India remains committed to combat financing of terrorism. Cyber threats loom large as demonstrated by incidents of the ransomware and Vanity attacks and cryptocurrency thefts and are a cause of concern. A multi-stakeholders approach guided by democratic values with a governance structure that is open and inclusive and a secure, open and stable internet with due respect to sovereignty of countries would drive the future of cyberspace.